Sponsored by Black Magic Design, the world's highest quality products for the feature film, post and broadcast industries. blackmagicdesign.com.
The next film I saw also, there are laughs in this picture as well, but it's also a straight drama. It's called Hard Truths by Mike Lee. Mike Lee is the guy behind films like Naked and Topsy Turvy. He's an excellent director, and he returns here with Marianne Jean-Baptiste, who was in a film of his called Secrets and Lies, where she was nominated for an Academy Award. She plays this character called Pansy, who is this really bitter, grief-stricken woman who I don't believe is over the death of her mother, and she's very, very sort of angry and just kind of overly judgmental. She constantly criticizes everyone around her. Michelle Austin is her sister, who's kind of the opposite of her, and then David Weber plays her husband. It's a very, very strong ensemble. Again, this movie is all about the acting. There's no car chases and no explosions. It's really all about the characters and this situation. And this is a family drama. It's almost a tale of two families. You got Pansy's family and Pansy, who's this really abrasive, harsh, and intolerable, who just tells everybody off for no reason whatsoever. She yells at her son, she yells at her husband. They can't do anything right. But really, what you see in these quiet moments of the film when she's not berating somebody is, and we've all met these people in real life. You've met some older woman who's really cantankerous and just mad at the world. But what this movie shows you is that this person is going through their own private hell. They're going through pain and they're lashing out in the only way they know how. And it's not right. It's not fair to other people, but it's how they're dealing with their own pain. And we learn about that through the course of the film. And, it's a tale of two families, because you got Pansy and her family who don't communicate. Her son is 22 years old. He's a grown adult, but he still lives at home, and he's a complete introvert. I suspected that the character was probably on the autism spectrum somewhere, but he doesn't seem to have any ambitions or goals, and his main motivation in life seems to be to avoid his mother. He goes out on these long walks to get away from her. He hides in his room to get away from her, and he doesn't know how to deal with her. And in one scene, when the two families come together, Chantel's family and Pansy's family, the cousins, and they don't know how to talk to each other. It's just very, very awkward. Whereas when you see Chantel's family, she's a hairdresser who talks to everybody, and everybody in the community loves this woman. She's she's the town hairdresser, but she's almost the town shrink because everybody talks to her. She has two girls who are both, grown up, but still living at home, and they all get along, and they all work, and they all have this great rapport with one another. And it's just a great juxtaposition between the two. A lot of things get said, and it's very, very realistic. The acting is very real. A lot of people thought the acting was improv, but they just used improv to write the script. It's very powerful. It's not going to be for everybody, but I would definitely recommend it. If you just want to see great writing and great acting, it's a hell of a movie. And it should win all of the awards, but, we'll see.
This is the BTRP Media Network.